Details. Hello, my dearest students. Hi to everyone. And I'm really excited. At the same time, I deeply regret and my sincere apologies for the inconvenience that happened last Saturday. Because of some technical issues, of course, my guru always says, don't use the word because you be the cause. So I'm being the cause and I'm apologizing. So kindly accept my apologies for the inconsistency that happened last Saturday. And because of that, we are just getting into this. So welcome to Viswam Edutech Spelling Bee International Premier League, VSIPL. As all of you know, we have been discussing about the phonetic transcription. And this week also, we are just going to review whatever we have seen from the previous sessions. So the first part, before getting into it, I wanted you to have a quick assessment. This assessment is going to be just answering the questions. But for answering the question, you should never use yes or no. Except these two words, you can use any other words. Got it? And I'm just going a little faster. And I want you to answer faster. And finally, let us check. Ready? So your questions are here. Is the sky blue? Are you feeling tired? Did you eat breakfast today? Can I have the pen? Do you like to read books? The next set of questions. Have you finished your homework? Is the chair comfortable? Do you enjoy playing games? Are you going to the party? Do you know where is the president? Sorry. Do you know who is the president of India? Wonderful. We are done with the questions. Now, for all the above questions, if you have answered with yes or no, that means you're a loser. If you have used any other words except yes or no, that means you're a winner. So if you have really used other words rather than yes or no, and just applaud yourself, you are a winner. This will ultimately develop your vocabulary, which means you're not just using yes or no for the questions, rather than you will use different words for them. That means you have a strong vocabulary with you in your communication. So having said that, you decide whether you are a winner or a loser. Of course, I'm not in front of you to assess whether you are a winner or a loser. So you are your own and the best judge. Now, before getting into today's review, let's go with a quick assessment. Are you all ready? Wonderful. So there are going to be 15 blanks. Checking with the transcription, you need to write the right word in the blanks. You've got a very less time. Make it faster. Don't use your answers. Don't use a chat box for your answers. Kindly write it down in your notepad or a rough paper. I hope you're done with these two questions. Now the second two questions. Question number third and fourth. Wonderful. I hope you're done with this. Now, check your answers with the correct answers here. She thought the cheerful children were playing quietly near the bridge. So the first question in the blanks, thought, children, bridge. The second question, Jack measured the vision of young musicians playing jazz softly. Measured, vision, playing, and softly. And the second answers, the brave frog quickly jumped past sharp stones. Brave, quickly, past stones. And the last question, small children laugh, think, shout, and play games together. Children think, play, games. These are the answers. Now just write your score out of 15. How many marks you scored? I told you there are 15 blanks. That means out of 15, how many marks you scored? You can also use the chat box to send your score. 12. Wonderful. Great. So all these months, I mean last few months effort has brought a miracle in your score. 12, 13, 14. Great, wonderful. Now, one more time, before getting into our today's review, let's have a few questions from the last webinar. Why is phonetic transcription is useful? This was a question, and I hope we already discussed about it. Phonetic transcription is really an advantage in terms of our communication and in terms of pronunciation, the right pronunciation. And also it's going to help in your higher studies. And also one more thing we brought in technology world that we live in. If you don't know any pronunciation, immediately we will just go for ChatGPT or Google or YouTube. We can easily get the right pronunciation. But still, if you are very much clear or aware of transcription, you need not refer all those things, and you will have already learned the right pronunciation of the words that you come across. So in these aspects, phonetic transcription is useful. And I would like to mention Malikanti T sir. He has been consistently active throughout our webinar. I really would like to appreciate Malikanti sir. Sir, thank you very much. Keep consistency in your whatever work you're doing and continue motivating all other people, all other young students. And about the score, and I'm really happy you have been participating in the assessments and you're posting your scores in the chat box and live chat as well. And I really appreciate all your effort. And again, I would like to tell we are nearing the end of the webinars, which means this January 31st is going to be the last webinar. But still, I'm getting only few of your questions or doubts, but I'm expecting more. Let's see what will happen. So now let's take a few clarifications. Even at the beginning of this today's webinar, somebody mentioned about when is the spelling bee competition. So we are going to discuss about this very quickly. At first, spelling bee competition structure, it's going to be at 5 different levels: school level, zonal level, regional level, national level, and international level. School level is always a written exam. We prepared a question paper, we already dispatched to your school, and your school will receive the question papers on or before the Pongal holidays, the Shankarandi holidays. And your teachers will conduct the exam, and they will select 2 toppers from each class, and they will submit us the toppers list. And those toppers will appear in the zonal level. Zonal level is going to be online, and from zonal level, regional level is into national level, and national level, as I mentioned, they will go to the United States of America for international level spelling bee competition. I hope you understood the structure of spelling bee competition. So, school level. School level, as I mentioned, it's going to be a written exam, and the written exam is going to be for 25 marks. Your school teachers, my dear teachers, will conduct the exam, and they will select 2 toppers from each class. They will conduct the exam before January 28th, and your schools will submit the toppers list on or before 30th of January. With the toppers, we will go for the zonal level. Zonal level is going to be conducted online. We will send you the Zoom link and the schedule to your school. And from February, not literally first, because February 1st is on Sunday. So from February 2nd, the zonal level starts. This time, as I always mention, more students are going to be there. And to be specific, more than 1 lakh students are going to participate in this competition. So the competition is going to be very tough. You need to prepare more and more. So the zonal level competition winners will participate in the regional level. Regional level competition is going to be offline, and the offline exam in 7 regions. So for the planners, in 7 regions, it's going to be conducted offline. And our trainer will directly come to the regional level competition, and he will take care of the competition. And it's going to happen from March 1st, the regional level competition. And the national level competition is going to be offline again. It's going to happen in Hyderabad. Maybe end of March or April, the national level competition is going to be. So the winners from regional level will come to Hyderabad for national level spelling bee competition. As I mentioned, so far, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and Maharashtra. These 4 states are going to participate in the national level. So competing national level is not an easy task. It's going to be very tough. You have to give your blood and sweat to reach national level in spelling bee competition. So having said that, for international level, so national level winners will go to USA, United States of America. As I mentioned, the competitors, the winners from national level, they will get the sponsorship to go to America for international level spelling bee competition in the month of April. So prepare yourself, and if any teachers are there, prepare your students to that extent, and make sure your students are going to America for international level spelling bee competition. I hope all your answers are clear. Let's go for the quick review. As we mentioned, vowels, 5 vowels, they produce 20 sounds, and consonants, 21 consonants, they produce 24 sounds. And except the few sounds, in consonant sounds, all others are little easy. But in vowel sounds, all the 20 sounds are little complicated. That is the reason I wanted to have a quick review on vowel sound. Vowel sounds are segregated in monophthongs and diphthongs. And let us have a quick review on the monophthongs. The first sound, writing small letter I and colon. The sound is E. Example words, see, beat, eat, each, eagle, easy, evening. The best way to understand this sound is when we say cheese. So it brings a long E sound. The next sound, writing just capital letter I in between forward 2 slashes. The sound is short E. Example words, sit, hit, in, big, milk, fish, dinner, visit, city, sunny. To remember this sound, you can always remember English, ship, short E sound. The next sound, writing you like in between 2 forward slashes. The sound is oo, short oo. Example words, book, put, wood, boot, good, cook, put, sugar. So the sound is oo. If you want to remember that in a simplistic way, pull the bull, pull the bull, short oo sound. And the next sound, Writing U and colon, it is oo, long oo. Example words, blue, food, tooth, Tuesday, school, room, spoon. And if you want to remember in a simplistic way, mood for food, mood for food. The sound is oo. The next sound, writing E, small letter E in between two forward slashes. The sound is a. Example words, pen, bed, end, everyday, effort, men, best, 10. In a simplistic way, wet, pet. The sound is a. The next sound, a. Writing E in reverse in between two forward slashes. About, around, again, ago, alive, doctor, banana. In a simplistic way, panda about banana. So the sound is a. The next sound, writing three like colon. The sound is a. Example words, bird, word, early, earth, work, learn, her. In a simplistic way, bird has a worm. Bird, worm. The sound is a. The next sound, writing C in reverse and colon. In between two forward slashes. The sound is aw. Law, short, autumn, awful, author, audience, law. In a simplistic way, born with a sword, aw. The next sound, small letter A and E connected in between two forward slashes. A. The sound is a. Cat, hat, apple, animal, answer, actor, after, bat. In a simplistic way, cat has a bat. The sound is a. The next sound, a. Writing V upside down in between two forward slashes. The sound is a. Cup, sun, fun, up, uncle, under, ugly, run. So the sound is a. In a simplistic way, it's thumbs up, a sound. The next sound, writing A and colon, just a. Just wide open your mouth, a. Example words, car, father, arm, art, army, after, card, star. In a simplistic way, star, army, car. Star, army, car. So the sound is a. The next sound, writing A in reverse, aw. Dog, hot, off, odd, often, shop, stop, bottle. Hot dog. It's one of the junk food. You can always remember the sound is aw, hot dog. So for monophthongs. Monophthongs I said single vowel sound. Whereas the diphthong, you will have two vowels starting with one vowel sound and ending with another vowel sound. The first sound, E and capital I in between two forward slashes. The sound is A. Example words, day, rain, face, play, game, cake, name, train, eight. If you want to remember in a simplistic way, play the train game. All these sounds A. The next sound is going to be I. Writing A and capital I in between two forward slashes. Example words, my, time, buy, kite, time, ride, light, night, smile, cry. In a simplistic way, light the kite at night. The sound is I. The next sound, oi. Writing C in reverse and capital I in between two forward slashes. Boy, toy, joy, coin, join, boil, oil, point, voice, choice. In a simplistic way, boy points the toy with joy. The sound is oi. The next sound is going to be writing A and U like in between two forward slashes, and the sound is ow. Ow. Now. House. How. Cow. Down. Brown. House. Mouse. In a simplistic way, brown cow at house now. The sound is ow. The next sound, writing E in reverse and U like. O, O, ow, O. Example words, go, home, no, no, so, rose, nose, stone, road. In a simplistic way, I know to go home. The sound is O, O. The next sound is E. Writing capital letter I and E in reverse, E. Example words, here, ear, near, dear, fear, clear, idea, career, appear. In a simplistic way, hear the idea clear. The sound is E. The next sound is E and small letter E and E in reverse in between two forward slashes. A, E, A, E. Example words, care, air, hair, chair, fair, pair, stare, share, prepare. In a simplistic way, if you want to understand, care for your air. And the next sound is going to be ooh. Sorry. Writing U like and E in reverse in between two forward slashes. Tour, pure, poor, sure, endure, secure, mature, insecure, insure. If you want to remember in a simplistic way, poor but pure. So the sound is oo. Wonderful, guys. So let me just recap quickly. Vowel sounds, they produce 5 vowels, they produce 20 sounds, segregated into monophthongs and diphthongs. In monophthongs, short vowels and long vowels, there are 12. And diphthong, there are 8. Now it's time for your assessment. Are you all ready? Take your notepad and pen and just do this. Totally 10 words I'm going to give you. Let me see, your time's already started. I kindly request everyone to make it faster. 10 seconds for this set of words, 5 words. Wonderful. I'm going for the next set of words. Wonderful. Time up. Before getting into our answers, let me take up one question from our chat box about the school level exam. School level exam, as I mentioned, it's for 25 marks. As we already mentioned, 50% questions from the booklet, which we have already given. If your school has not received the booklet, at the back of every class workbook, there is a word list, and you need to make your students master in the word list. We will have different kinds of questions for this 25 marks. We may have jumble letters, missing letters, and there is a part you need to listen to the audio and write the spelling of the words. So different categories we have for school level exam. And I hope it's going to be very easy if you are only if you are prepared well. If you're not prepared well, then it's up to you have to pray to God. God will help only those who work. It's a small philosophy. For one moment, let me become a philosopher. All right? Wonderful. And about the regional level exam in a particular region, for example, this is Hyderabad, and in Hyderabad, Secunderabad is there, and Mehboob Nagar is there, Sangareddy is there. So these locations will come under one region, and in that region, we'll fix a place, a centralized place, and we will invite all the winners from the zonal level to this regional. And you will come here, and we will conduct the regional level competition. And mostly it's going to be oral. We ask the word and you will spell the word. This is how it's going to be. And if you participate in zonal level, you will clearly understand how the competition pattern is going to be. So you will get much clearer idea. And about your phonetic questions, kindly give me a little time and I'll address it in our next webinar. And somebody has mentioned a and ear, the difference. So those things I'll explain it. Now it's time for us, dear champ or sir, you can ask the doubt about the international level competition. Anyway, before your question, let me address it. For international level competition, you will go to America for international spelling bee competition. And only the champions from national level will get sponsorship to go to America and return. Your traveling allowance and your accommodation will be taken care by Viswam Edutech. I hope this clarified your question about international level. All right. Now let's go for the answers. Now check your answers with this correct answers and evaluate yourself. Wonderful. This is going to be the next set of words. Check with your answers. Great. Now, you can just put your mark in the chat box, or even after the webinar, you can post it in the comment box. Out of 10, how many marks you scored? Great. 9, 5. Wonderful. 9 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I really appreciate all your involvement and dedication. It's quite amazing to see your contribution. It's really wonderful. So having said that, thank you all very much for your time and your energy for both participating these webinars consistently and also your hard work towards spelling bee competition. And I'm wishing you all the best, all the very best for your competition. We don't have much time, and today it's 6th January, and we have hardly 10-15 days time. I kindly request you, all of you, don't waste your Pongal holidays, Shankaranti holidays, just like that. Give your blood and sweat. I repeat the word, blood and sweat for this competition. If you can secure a position either in national level or international level, you will get multi-dimensional benefit personally and professionally. So kindly prepare yourself for international level. Now, generally there is a saying, only if you aim for the stars, you will fall on the moon. In other words, only if you aim for 100 marks, you will get at least 98 or 97. So all your aim should be on the international level competition. Wonderful. And having said that, I'm wishing you all the best. And the final statement I would like to mention is, once again, from a lot of schools have participated. I really appreciate Akshara Tree School, Bharati Vidyalaya, and I'm a little hard in taking your school name because a lot of chats already been there. Somebody from Bloom Schools, it's really wonderful. Good to see you all. Kennedy School, it's really nice, wonderful. Bindu Sai English Medium School, wonderful. Inspire Bridge, great. Welcome you all, and I'm wishing you all the best. Great. I'm sorry if I have missed any one of your schools because random chats I've been checking. Even if I have missed, I kindly apologize. And for all the participants, those who are going to watch in furthermore days and upcoming days, and I'm wishing you all the best. And I repeat, your aim should be at the international level competition. It's not an easy job. You have to work terribly hard. So having said that, thank you all very much one more time, and I'm wishing you all the best one more time. And bye for now, everybody.